it's Friday, it's day 5 of week 17 of 52 weeks of vlogging, and yes, I'm feeling much better, and yes, I am still in a hotel. More on that on Sunday. And yes, most importantly and most relevant to today's vlog, I am still so overwhelmed and crazy busy with things to do that I have not had time to pay attention to my hair. Yes, folks, the hair barometer of crazy has reached the bun stage. But one of the reasons things have been so crazy busy in the last few days is that I have done some awesome stuff. And one of the awesome things that I did yesterday and the day before that was take the kidlets to the Festival of Trees in Toronto. The Festival of Trees is the culmination of a reading program called the Forest of Reading that's organized by the Ontario Library Association, linked down in the description and right there. And the Forest of Reading is basically a program in which they take books written for kids and published in Canada, and they split them into age groups and give each age group a name. Blue spruce is for picture books, silver birch is for middle graders-ish, red maple is for that line between middle grade and young adults, and white pine is for the older young adult books. The short version is that schools and libraries and homeschooling families register their kids to participate in the program. Kids read 5 to 10 of the books in each category, and then they vote on their favorite. And then after everybody's voted, the votes are tallied, and everybody gets together for a big, huge, no noise. Hang on, I have to bite an eraser. Much better. As I was saying, all of this culminates in an award ceremony held at the Harbourfront in Toronto, in which thousands upon thousands of children, okay, maybe not actually thousands upon thousands, but it seems like thousands upon thousands. See what I mean? Converge to celebrate their favorite books. Seriously, the Festival of Trees is one of the most awesome things I've ever been to. It's fantastic to see that many kids so excited to see their favorite authors up on stage. You'd think these people were rock stars. And the best part of it is that because the kidlets participated, I got to find out about a bunch of amazing books. Now, the two categories that my kids participated in and that we saw the award ceremonies for were the Blue Spruce category, which were picture books, and the Silver Birch fiction category, which were for youngish middle graders. And there were some truly incredible books in those categories, like the Blue Spruce winner, Kate and Pippin by Martin Springett and Isabel Springett, which is based on the true story of an unlikely friendship between an abandoned fawn and someone's dog. And the two honor books, Splinters by Kevin Sylvester, which is a modern hockey version take on Cinderella, and Don't Laugh at Giraffe by Rebecca Bender, which is about learning to laugh at our own mistakes. And there were other worthy titles in that category, like Nicholas Oldland's The Busy Beaver, about a very busy but also very careless beaver who finally ends up on the receiving end of his own carelessness and very quickly learns how to mend his ways. Or Ella May and the Wishing Stone by Carrie Fagan, which is about a girl who finds what she believes is a wishing stone and then alienates all her friends, and then learns that actually friendship is less about impressing people than it is about sharing. And then in the Silver Birch category, the winner was a book by Marcia Forchik-Skripek called Making Bombs for Hitler, which is about a girl who literally was captured and put into a slave camp where she was actually literally making bombs for Hitler. And then there were a million other categories, like the Silver Birch Express category, and the Red Maple category, and the White Pine category, and the Silver Birch nonfiction, and the Red Maple nonfiction. And there were tons and tons of worthy books in all those categories, like the book about a bunch of teenagers who were captured by super bad guys and trained to become other super bad guys, and then they decide to turn against the super bad guys who trained them, and then they start wondering if the super bad guys who trained them are really that bad. Or a nonfiction title that tells you everything you ever needed to know about underwear. No, seriously, you need to know these things. There's a great book about Harry Houdini by Janice Weaver. There's an excellent book about Dr. Frankenstein's teenage years, and there's also another excellent book about Sherlock Holmes's teenage years. There's a book about what could happen if a deadly virus swept through a city, and there's another book about a 14-year-old teenager who was sentenced to death for a crime that he didn't actually commit. And then there's a book about 8 of the world's best swindlers. And by best swindles, I don't mean swindles are a good thing. I mean most successful, most infamous swindles. In other words, these are the kind of things that if swindles could be considered a good thing, you wish you would have committed one of these swindles. Okay, that sounded really bad. Swindles are a bad thing. There were way too many incredible books for me to cover in one video, and way too much book love for me to ever be able to get across in one video, but I think another look at this might cover it. Please go to the website and take a look at these books. Again, the link is in the description and right over there. If you like my videos, you can subscribe at youtube.com/user/IshtaVlogs. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.